Hey, comics community. I want to talk to you briefly about the collapse of Diamond Comics distributors, and sort of what it means or doesn't mean or may mean for everybody else in the rest of the industry. First of all, this isn't like a panicky, the sky is falling kind of thing. I've been around for 30 years, and I've seen, I think, two or three market collapses in the comics field. I think the first one was in the 80s during the black and white boom. There were independent black and white comics that were selling like 80,000 to 100,000 copies. And not just one or two, but like quite a bit. This is where Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff came out of. But there were other books like Eagle by a friend of mine, Neil Vokes and Rich Rankin, was selling like 80 or 90,000 copies. Around 85, that market bottomed out. And it was this big collapse that caused a lot of problems. Mid 90s, early mid 90s, there was another one, the speculator market. This wiped out lots of comic book stores, lots of companies. My career took a dive. I was working for DC and Marvel, and I couldn't get work anymore, like a lot of other creators. And I got out of comics for a little bit. That's how bad it was. I mean, we really thought it was the end. I remember walking through the halls of Marvel Comics, and it looked like a yard sale. You know, there was just like cabinets out in the hallway with like papers strewn all around and stuff. So you've seen this stuff before. It's happened before. Things will change. It is what an editor told me is a determinative year for comics. Things will change. It's not going away though. This isn't a full collapse. The things are changing, and don't forget, direct comics, is a small niche market. So every time you want to look at the numbers and say, well, it doesn't sell like manga, it doesn't do this or that. Well, neither vinyl albums versus MP3 sales or whatever and downloads, they're not the same. They're different markets. I guess really kind of what I wanted to say was I've also been taking stock in my life in general about the things that I have, and how easily change can come about and take those things away from you. You know, the comics market is a good example of that. With Diamond owned all of the distribution at one point, almost all of it, but you could just say all of it. And they somehow went from there to a complete collapse in owing millions of dollars. It's crazy that happened. There are lots of changes in society right now, and changes can come to take everything away. Doesn't mean it's the end of things, but it's a good time to take stock of what you have, be appreciative, and take care of the things that you have. I don't just mean physical things, but everything. So those two kind of seem related to me. I don't know if it makes any sense in the way that I'm talking about it here, but there you go. Changes in comics. It's not the end. Things will be different. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't have any predictions for you or anything like that. Just hang in there, keep making art, keep being positive, be the change that you want to see, that sort of thing. I think that's it.